Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everyone, to the next episode of Lords of Light, episode 11.
Yes.
Whom would like to hit me with the recap?
That will be me.
Alrighty, here we go.
Previously on the Lords of Light. After Boldrum's herring meeting with the Thane of the Deep, we all were returned to a barracks where we were given time while the Thane went and conveyed with his dark god. Boldrum and Cool stayed behind, and the rest of us went shopping to see what kind of things the Dwegar had. Upon arriving, we looked around, found a gem maker selling all sorts of fancy gems, which Moony and Coffee were looking at to get Jax tricked out. And then we spent some time looking through the different shops, trying some of their punch, or whatever it was called, the which was really good, and other assortments of things. Then Holdan asked about learning about runes, and the group made their way to the forge. After asking a bunch of miscellaneous things, selling some items, the group sold the prosthetic arm that used to be Boldrum's arm, but then he gave to Took once he got his actual arm. Made some money, sold a couple other things, and then finally had the meeting with the Thane. The Thane and Boldrum spoke in Dwarvish for a long time, and eventually the Thane took Boldrum away from us into a hall, where we didn't see what happened, but apparently he gave him a choice. Die here and live, or die here and die. And Boldrum came back as a Thane of the Deep Thane. No, a Thane apprentice. I don't know.
Adherent.
Adherent. There we go. I knew it had a name. A Thane's adherent. We returned to the barracks where we are to rest as we get prepared for the quest he was given, or the charge was to go to the deep parts of the mine to a fort of some kind, where we are to clear the demons, and if we prove our strength there, we will earn the allyship of the Dwegar. And now we wait for requisitions that will be provided as we prepare to venture into the depths below, fight demons once again. Something we're really good at.
Alright, inspiration for you. Okay. Let's play this. Oh, that's the battle one. I don't want that. This one. Okay, so, for chat's sake, I'm going to go over all the items that you guys had made, and then I'll also issue out your armaments that you received otherwise. Let's go to notes section. Okay. First up, we have for Boldrum, a weapon called the Iron Messenger was made. This has the True Sun masterwork property. It has the Crashing property, which means that this weapon deals its heft and additional damage to creatures in an active formation. It has the Engraved property, and inside of it is a Dark Sun cut black diamond, which grants the ability Soul Shaker. Critical hits of this weapon cause the target to lose 1d6 spell slots. If they do not have spell slots, they are stunned for 1 round. And that's if they run out of spell slots, then they are not considered to have spell slots. Next up is the weapon for Moony, Winter's Wail. It has the Engraved property with a warrior cut sapphire that has the ability Seeking Sorrow. This weapon seeks to hunt a great beast of the deep, like the wielder's mother before her. It has the Raiding and Frozen properties. Let's see here. Next up is the one for Holdan, which is Bloodshaft, a destroyer exotic dire war pick. It has the heft of 8, it deals 2d6 damage, has the same tricks and masteries as the war pick. This weapon qualifies as a great axe for the purposes of fighting styles. It possesses the greater wounding property and the reverse hook property, which states that whenever a creature will remove bleed from damage dealt by this weapon, the wielder's proficiency modifier of bleed cannot be removed unless removed again before new applications are made. Which means, at bare minimum, he'll have his proficiency in bleed on somebody unless it's double removed. Next, for cool, is Dark Talon, a scimitar with the hilted property, the umbral property, which gives the weapon a +2 critical threshold increase when wielded in dim light or lower, and the dueling property. For Took, he receives a spear, Sin Piercer. The spear has the serrated property, the Bane against Fiends property, and the wounding property. And then for Coffee, she receives a Tier 10 Mess Kit, the Meat Master Portable Smoker. It allows the creation of Dwergar rations, and meat specialty rations have their potency increased. In addition to all of that, you receive armor, shields, and alternate weapons of your choice, as per needed, including the teeth caps for Jax, and they all bear this property. Dark Sun Steel. Dark Sun Steel weapons possess the following effects. They act as tempered, and they resist magic damage without alignment requisition. The tempered bonus is 5 for light, 10 for medium, and 15 for heavy with this armor property. What that means is that your armor rating has to have been dropped that number of times before it actually starts to drop. You can think of it as temporary hit points for your armor rating.
Very
Boom,
good.
boom, bam. Next up, we have also, I wanted to show off this real quick. This is Boldrum's new art, chat room. Look at that shit.
He looks so cool.
Yes.
I
Hell
love
yeah.
the cave. And look! He has the beginnings of a beard!
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
No longer am I a shameful freak, mocked by Thomas and Zool alike.
No longer am I a freak. Yeah,
An abomination.
when I told Waymaker about it, he was just like, I'm gonna go all, and he made some way more detail. Like, it was, I think he did a great job. Okay.
He did.
So, a couple of things. 2 additional items for Boldrum, one of which he will receive upon his success. Second of which is the Heraldry of Astaroth, is a dormant magic item that activates as Boldrum performs Great Axe in combat. It works off a glory system.
Gotcha.
Essentially, the Heraldry of Astaroth, which is what the name of the cape actually is, augments glory challenges to be feats of strength, which are even harder glory challenges. But should you complete them, not only will you be given glory as per normal, but the abilities of the cape shall be unlocked/improved. It should be noted that not all battles have feats of strength available.
Mhm.
Astaroth does not waste his time on weakling.
Of course.
Alrighty. That's for that. Pow, 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 bam. And let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm sorry if you said this, the armor that we get, so is it split mail with only that one property on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one property is like tier 8.
Got
That's
it.
a good
That's
one.
pretty good.
Excuse me.
a sneeze. Oh god.
Ration.
Ever had?
Are you also sick?
I don't know. Sometimes you ever sneeze where it feels like your whole body's been taken hostage? That's kind of what I feel like right now.
I sneeze and I feel like I've expelled everything in my lungs.
Ugh. Anyway. Okay. Those should be all of the items requisitioned.
Can you type out what Jax's teeth caps were?
They're the same thing. They have Dark Sun Steel.
With the 2 gems?
Oh.
I put a lot of money into that.
Oh, let me go roll those then. Let me do that real quick. Forgot you had
No, he gets nothing.
I sold like my entire inventory for that.
You had an individual order that you did. You did Noren, Sapphire, Paladin Cunt, Masse Gate with the Empty Throne. Okay. Actually, I think I have those rolled already. Yes, I do have those.
Who handles Jax's inventory?
I'll handle his actual
All their
weapons,
gas.
but I just don't give a fuck about rations.
Alright, I'll just send it to Ghaz.
If it's food related,
That
give
on
it to
Jax.
gas.
Good thing.
I finally have to give up on holding this Stonecutter's kit. And put it on the dog.
Oh, because your walking armory's too heavy.
Correct. I'm assuming this destroyer pickaxe weighs more than 2 pounds.
The Destroyer Pickaxe weighs 12 pounds.
Oh.
Oh wow, so I have 15 AR? The tempered?
No,
On split level?
it means that whenever your AR would be reduced, you ignore it 15 times.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let me pull out my notepad to add some more complication to my mathing. Actually, I think that makes it easier.
Yeah, you don't have to
I don't have to
reduce
worry
the
about
number
it
for 15 attempts.
essentially
If
ever.
we're getting to that point, uh-oh.
That's nice. So we're constant -7. Okay.
So would the shield be with just that Dark Sun Steel?
Yes, Taz.
Nice.
You say just, but it's good.
No, I meant, yeah.
Okay, so I need a different counter.
I was trying to figure out how I can add a counter to this somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Ah, much better. Can I get rid of this? This carry capacity that's from Valentina Dragonheart? That overrides my fill-ins?
It's like your attributes pages for your like AR and shield rating and whatnot. It's a template sort of thing.
Okay, I'm deleting it. 15 out of 15. That's crazy.
Alright, there we go.
Puppy teeth! I'm so excited. I want to be able to chomp things.
Okay, for Jax's teeth caps, you have a Star Sapphire that you've had Paladin cut that grants Confidence Consumer. Damage dealt with this weapon deals double that damage to temporary hit points. Moss Agate to the Empty Throne cut grants Sovereign Howl. Whenever this creature would be outnumbered by adjacent creatures versus allies, it gains a critical threshold increase equal to the difference for the first attack it makes each round.
Oh, wow. Cool. Does his, I'll put it in the chat, does his barding change? Does that get the tempered thing too?
No.
Okay. Fancy teeth, no fancy armor. Got it.
These are whole dwarves. They don't understand the strange anatomy of dog. They have centipede and mole.
I have some Masterwork plate armor on Jax if you want to sell that. I don't know whose that is.
That was my old armor. I chucked it in there. That is up to Boldrum.
Yeah, I'll sell it. Certainly.
It got spit on one time and it kind of like chipped, but I kept wearing it.
I have the damage formula Arcadum. It's 1d8 plus the modifier and then 2d6 poison. Do we drop the 2d6 poison?
Yeah.
So it's just 1d8 plus mod?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Kate.
Hello.
Welcome.
How's it going?
Yeah, you haven't missed much. We're just going over the stuff we got.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that is who you were playing.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
If I wanted the armor to have actually not that might. Never mind.
Very well.
Actually, I'll ask Arcadum. If I engrave a lesser tiger's eye, would that give exposure, or would that just be random?
It's all random roll, my dude.
Oh.
Is Jax's knock prone? Has that changed DC 13 strength save?
That's natural to the dog.
Sorry, like, has that number changed or is that still DC 13?
Negative.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
hold on.
assume- Okay.
It is the same, yeah.
Okay.
If I wanted to make holy water, does that take some of the ingredient cache?
Some of the what?
Like, would it take ingredient to make holy water, or just
Yes.
free water? Okay.
What's the base weapon for Dark Talon?
Scimitar.
Are there any unique arrows or things of that nature that we can try to acquire?
You can get 20 Dark Sun steel arrows if you'd like.
How much is that going to put me back?
None. It's requisition.
Okay.
I get to only have one spear, right?
One that I made you, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna make some holy water. How much is the cost of making holy water?
2 stocks.
Well, I'm gonna be buying
alchemical stocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be buying from the city. So how much would that be?
Now, alchemical stock here is 2 gold.
Okay. Oh, that's
I would like to sell 3 priest kits and Holden's old armor.
Half market value.
Plate. Half market value.
how much more can Jack store as in weight?
A lot. Don't worry. And Mooney's got 200 pounds open.
I can actually stock up a lot of alchemical ingredients.
We've got 400 pounds between Mooney and the dog.
Of just food or like of everything?
400 pounds open to be.
Oh.
Oh yeah, definitely enough.
Okay. I have something else. These are for coffee.
Ooh, surprises.
These are the 3 starter recipes for your Meat Master portable smoker.
I'm so happy.
Putting them in notes for you.
I will never not be able to laugh when I hear it.
The first is a pork temple ration. This is a tier 8 ration that requires 4 ingredient stocks. For ease of reference, an ingredient stock is just a normal ration. You have to have ingredients to make food. Yeah. Upon consumption until the next long rest, the recipient has resistance to fire and cold damage. Ham hoagie ration is a tier 7 ration that costs 3 ingredient stocks. Upon consumption until the next long rest, the recipient can stand from prone by spending half movement instead of all their movement. Mara's Emergency Jerky, the tier 8 ration that costs 5 ingredient stocks. Upon consumption, until the next long rest, the recipient has advantage on saves versus poison. In addition, once per long rest, a creature may consume this same ration, the same kind of ration, as an action in combat. If they do, they gain healing equal to that of a superior healing potion.
That's so good.
Hey.
Alright, I'm going to need all of you to buy belts. You are all getting fat.
That
It is
doesn't happen
official.
for halflings.
Doesn't happen
Oh.
for a moody moon orc either.
Hmm.
She works it all off in her emotional states.
Oh, we don't do that. It just I don't know where it goes. We just keep putting it in, and then it's just not there anymore.
It just goes out
It's
your butt.
true. They are hollow on the inside. Why they can keep eating. Small question. Because I don't have the mastery, am I still not going to be able to make that stuff? Or is it because of the kit I can get away with making this stuff?
If you only have the trick, you can make the ham hoagie.
Gotcha.
If you get the
Not
mastery,
buying it.
you can make the other two.
Gotcha. Well, I know what I'm doing. Oh boy.
So guys, I have 7,500 gold since from the shield, and that's for the party.
Mhm.
Since it's for the party, should we get recipes for Took in order for him to make potions for the party?
I'm keen on consumables since we're heading straight into I'm assuming, a pretty difficult fight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really open to what you guys want to do. Excuse me.
I mean, yeah, spend it on prep stuff. Get recipes for like special potions. Get recipes for more food stuff if there's any extra available. Buy a bunch of stocks and rations to accommodate those things.
So I was thinking if for a recipe, I think at least a haste potion,
That would
because
be
that'll
juice.
benefit everyone.
Yes, that'd be pretty cracked.
Yeah. And then for any other potions, then we could just buy them, or if it's cheaper and if we have enough time, for Took to rent the lab and make the other higher tier potions.
We're in a place that doesn't give a shit about magic, it seems, so take advantage of it.
Within
I-
I mean,
reason.
we got 4 days or something like that.
My one request is I want Moony to be able to RP a tuning to the Glorious Sword. Other than that, I'm very open.
Boldrum,
Yes, brother.
you should ask that Thane fellow if there's a place where I can test this thing out.
I don't believe we'll be asking him. He would ask us to go fight those demons that we are impending upon.
Oh, so they're not going to let me test it out first?
Well, you can ask that nice lady over there with the crossbow, but she might just, shoot you.
I'll think about it.
Very well. I believe I will go into the library for some time and learn about the Dwergar's culture, and more about Astaroth.
Speaking of which, are there any spells or Dwegar spells that I would be able to learn in the 4 days Arcadum?
Yeah. Got some spells in here. Hold on.
Ooh,
Would you like to come with me, boy, into the library? There's certainly
boy.
learned knowledge there of their ancestors.
If you call me boy again, I'm going to shave that beard off.
I'm glad you haven't lost your father's spunk.
Get a load of this guy, Cam.
Particularly, I would be looking for something that's like the equivalent of the daylight spell, but for twilight, that causes dim light instead of just darkness or bright light.
Yeah, well, I'll go see what they have, and then I'll tell you what they got.
Okay. I was just specifying what I was looking for.
Would I be able to accomplish training upwards to mastery within the small span that we have?
Retraining a trigger mastery is 3 days. But it's a replacement effect, it's not additional.
I'm trying to train up into it.
Yeah, which means you'll have to give up something else. Oh, wait. You're a, you bard first, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't even have mundane. Means you used a general feat to get to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, then you'll have to expend your 8th level general feat to get to it then. See, charm, person, enlarge person, that one. There's iron skin, darkness, oh, they have deeper darkness. Can't cast that. Yeah, that's all I got. Closest thing that what you're looking for is darkness or deeper darkness.
What does deeper darkness do?
So deeper darkness functions as darkness, except that it radiates to a 60-foot radius, and the light level is reduced by 2 steps. And this affects bright light, and it dispels daylight. It's basically the darkness version of the daylight spell.
Okay.
It's probably going to be the closest to what you're looking for. It's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, but only issue is I can't see a darkness.
Well, it only reduces it by 2 steps. So if you're in bright light, it makes it dim light. Which is when you would cast this. Think about it, like, tactically, right? Like, the only time you would want to cast the spell anyway is because you're trying to get to dim light so that your effect goes off, right?
Yeah.
So most of the time you're going to be fighting in dim light or normal light. So you just fight in the dim light.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's a much higher level spell to just hard set all light in the area to dim light.
Okay.
I mean, by that same token, I mean, you could also just get, check something. Hey, change this. Read this. And do you have natural dark vision?
No, I don't.
Then just get the spell dark vision. That solves all your problems. The 2nd level spell, it lasts 8 hours. You're a warlock, so you can just cycle out through your spells. Because you get yours back on a short rest, so you just cast dark vision, you short rest, you channel, good to go. Now you got 8 hours or 7 hours of dark vision.
Alright, so that's dark vision and deep darkness.
Yeah, dark vision and deeper darkness.
Alright, how much would both those cost?
500 gold. Deeper darkness is concentration, as a reminder.
Okay. Yeah, that would take all of it.
Personally, I don't think you need Deeper Darkness because that'll also blind your allies. If you just take Dark Vision, you can just use the terrain to your advantage. Like, you can go into, like, pure darkness and shit. Like, it really helps you with your whole thing, and you don't have to worry about getting disadvantaged.
Alright, I'll just take the Dark Vision.
It also means you can scout without having a torch, which means you can scout at all. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll just scrap the Dark Vision spell then.
Yeah, 200 gold. There you go. Bam. Pow.
We don't scout because we're loud.
Look, if you're going to be calling yourself the Shadow, then you better be able to see in the dark. You feel me?
Yep.
Small question. What do the dark sunsteel arrows do exactly?
So they have the tempered, and as a weapon, they ignore the tempered property of other tempered sources. So that means that if you... So let's say you were firing normal arrows at a white male, right?
Mm-hmm.
It never goes down. Like, if it has tempered, it just resists AR, right? So every time you shoot it, I would always get my maximized AR resistance. But if you have tempered arrows, or in this case, the dark steel ones, it ignores that property because temper cancels each other out, and you would just start chipping away at their armor. You just peel them back.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
Okay, because I'm trying to set up the little macro thingamabob on the sheet.
Much like hallowed against unhallowed. I would like to write down the tenets of Astaroth and anything I should know so that I may best represent the people of Sulavern.
Oh, that's easy. Astaroth really only has one tenet. Might
Be strong.
makes right.
Might makes right.
That's it.
Understood.
No, there's plenty of holy texts that priests have written in deference to the Dark Sun. You know, there's obviously a lot of Dwergar and Dwarvish culture that are based on, but as an official religion, which Astaroth barely has, by the way, because he doesn't really care about the organized part of his religion. Think of Astaroth as more of like, he bought a movie theater, which is all of your souls, to watch cool things happen.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Yeah. So, his only tenet is might makes right. Or, in Dwarvish, strength above all. Or Kazan Vradun. Which I will type that Dwarvish out for you. Kazan
Thank you.
Vradun.
How much would I sell for the tier 5 armor that I have?
Base market value.
How much would that be? Can't find it in the wiki.
We can look it up, Des.
Okay.
I'll help you with it.
Tier 5 iron. Tier 5 item is 1,600 gold pieces for market value, so you'd get half of that.
Okay. Okay, my merchant's kit won't be able to increase it.
Not here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna delete it out of Jax's inventory.
Yeah.
You sold the Masterwork plate armor, right, Ghaz? I'm gonna delete that too.
Yes.
Okay. Bing, bam, boom. You want to sell these 2 Warhammers, Taz, or are we keeping these for something?
Would they even buy it from us?
It says
can sell
15
it.
GP base, so you could sell it for probably like 8 gold a pop, or 7 gold a pop.
Yeah.
7 gold pieces.
Times
Okay.
2, so 14 GP.
14. Whoa, what are you gonna do with all that money, Taz?
I'm deleting the Warhammers.
What are you gonna do with it?
Okay.
You gonna buy some? You gonna buy some right now?
You better buy me some flowers instead of sending me Warhammers.
Oh yeah, you remember the Warhammers that you tried to use?
It was unsuccessful. It was a big frown.
Okay.
Also, you said we could get regular weapons with that Dark Steel property, or Dark Sun Steel property, right?
What's up?
For the requisitions, we're able to get other weapons that have that Dark Sun Steel property, right?
Yeah, within reason. Like,
Oh.
I just wanted two Warhammers for it, because assuming it doesn't increase the heft, that's going to be like one of my dual wield options.
yeah.
What does it do on arm or weapons?
Ignores other tempered sources.
It's my backup option for like, oh, this guy's got the big Chungus armor. I'm going to bring out 2 hammers and beat the shit out of him.
I don't think I need this Arcadum, but I've carried this dagger around. So for whenever Moony needs to stab herself to get to Edgewalker, she knows where the gaps in her armor are, right? I don't have to get through my own tempered. I don't need a tempered dagger.
For what? Sorry?
I've had this dagger since I started her to, like, if she's at 3 HP and she needs to stab herself to get to 1. I don't need to get tempered on it, right? Because she knows where the gaps in her own armor are.
Yeah, you can damage yourself. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are there any Dwegar songs available?
Say again?
Are there any Dwegar songs available?
Yes, but not for you. Mm-mm.
Why?
Because you're not a Dwergar.
Because you're not a dwarf. They're so racist.
Yes.
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 It is true.
Yes.
Do you remember when they ignored all of us except for the dwarf?
Hold on. Let me open up.
Do you remember when they got mad at
Actually,
the dwarf
you
for
wanna
talking to
you
us?
want to know the real reason, other than the fact that you're not a dwarf, is this right here? What the fuck is that? That's why.
That is the best result for that example.
That is why. That's why. Go sing to the wind. Get it? But no, it's because they're racist, you're not a dwarf, and your strength is 8.
Very rude.
See how well that strength holds up when you're melting in your armor.
Yap, walks away. It's a dwarf, doesn't give a fuck. But yes, that's why.
My goodness, they sound like Took.
What?
What sounds like Duke?
Don't encourage him.
No, it's nothing. Took.
Mm-hmm. Pratt still never apologized.
Except he did.
They're so racist. Yes. Yes, they are.
Why are you sending me a healer kit now, Took?
Because I don't need it.
You have such a bad sense of romance. I do not.
What? But I'm not.
Duke's just handing her the junk out of his backpack, and she's just like, "This isn't romantic, Duke." He's
Did
like,
you
"What?"
just try to... No. Mm-mm. Try
Boo!
again.
Mm-mm.
Send me something fancy. Then we'll talk.
What do you mean?
Also, just sell it. If you don't need it, just sell it.
That's true.
It's not we're stacking all this shit on Jack, just sell it.
Hey.
I'm just staring at this red 0.
Duke, did you buy all the potions that you're going to need? Or the components?
Not yet.
Goodness.
I'm just trying to get rid of some weight.
I'm eating a cold quesadilla. I feel like that's kind of depressing.
What is it? Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna try out what you said. I'm gonna go over here real quick.
Well, he's gonna go ask her. I
Aye.
probably should follow him so he doesn't get himself killed.
Aye, lass.
She will look up.
He will hold up his massive pickaxe and just be like, is there a place around here where, I can get a bit of practice with this? I want to try this thing out before wrecking off.
Are you asking to spar, half-man?
Oh, no, I wasn't asking for that. I wanted, like, an actual place to, like, use it.
Are
But
you
yeah, I'm
saying
down
you
to
wish
fight.
to mine?
Aye. Both of
The
these
child-
are good options to me.
She will look disgusted at the thought of half of a man in their sacred mines.
He yearns for the mine.
Yes,
She calls him half man.
weaklings yearn for power. That does not mean it is theirs. Is this what you wish, adherent?
I do not wish for him to go into the mine, but I do wish for him to have something suitable to swing his weapon at, so that he may better dispatch the demons ahead.
Very well. I shall arrange to have a piece of stone for him to tire himself against.
That's close enough. That'll work for both.
All right, and they will bring you a stone that you may.
A rock.
A giant rock. Oh, I go over here and start hitting the rock.
See, the thing is, they think they're insulting Holden. Holden's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Was a big rock.
All right.
Look at that half-man. Pathetic. Meanwhile, yay!
Yeah.
You're going to spark so much joy, Holden.
Aye. Oh yeah, it's got a good heft to it. Gotta get used to it. I'm used to, having two, being balanced on both sides. It's kind of new, just, having the one. But man, this can really put a dent in some things.
Indeed, what if you wind up and then hit it, and then use your momentum to spin around the other way, and then hit it with both ends?
Oh, alright, time
And
for
then
me to do
almost
my full turn of
spin.
attacks. Let's see how that works out for me. Oh yeah. I crumble I need a new rock. I need a new rock, Boldrum.
The Dwargar will look at another Dwargar, and she will nod. As disgusting as you are, it was a pretty good strike. Bring him another rock.
Nods.
A better rock.
Well done.
Oh. Alright, and that's what Holden's gonna do.
Congratulations, half-man! You have earned a better rock.
Yes!
Yay!
Oh, this place is amazing, Boldrum. Why didn't you tell us
Isn't
about
it?
this place sooner?
Slowly stares.
It's
Well,
yeah,
you know.
Boldrum.
Why didn't you tell us about the secret dungeon before?
well, he knew about them, but he
I'm gonna go back
Tell
to my
us.
books now.
didn't tell us that there was the hole. Like this is literally the hole, and we're in it. And everything's amazing. Alright. And Holden swinging around his pick is going to be him retraining his defense fighting style that I forgot to ever activate on my sheet and trade that in for great weapon fighting.
LOL.
Lolly, are, are you able to modify the quantity of an item? On
Like-
on Jack? No.
Like how many there are?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing?
Because I want to buy 100 stocks of alchemical ingredients.
Be right back. 2 seconds. Gotta go pee pee.
The
I'll put it under
features.
loot, I think. I think that's where that goes.
And each stock is half a pound.
Or should I put it under consumables? What do you guys think?
Consumable.
Okay.
Since I'm going to be... Yeah.
New consumable. Alchemical stock. Okay, let me put that in parentheses. And in front of that, I'm going to put Took's drug stash. Alright, you said each one was half a pound?
So 100 would be 50.
Okay, 0.5, and we're buying 100. Done.
Tells me right there I was about to ask Caped, but now I don't have to ask Caped. Oh,
I am going to begin writing my Asterothian manifesto.
I don't know what that word means.
I'm loving the new Boldrum.
Well, you see, Holden, I can tell you all about the Dark Sun. Would you like to hear more?
Sure.
Very well. He pulls out a scroll that he wrote down himself. I once had a dream and a vision from Lord Astaroth from on high. And he told me, long ago, the dwarves lived in the depths of the earth, deep below even the deep oceans that separate the land. The dwarves lived and worked in the core of the earth, within the dark sun's gaze. There was great peaks of wondrous heights to challenge the sky itself. Great valleys of plenty, where minstrel harps, chords, and strings could be heard playing in the depths. It was there that they knew happiness. But some were curious and beset with the wanderlust of humans. They turned away from Astaroth, the god of dwarves, god of strength, the Earthen Lord, the Iron Fist, the Atlas. Astaroth weeps for his lost children. For though they may have seen the sky, they are shamed with disease, war, and death undeserving. Their strength wasted on the sky. Their hammers grow smaller. Their grips grow weaker. Their skin weaker. Astaroth gives them no pity. They struggle against demonic forces that the dwarves of old would not have struggled. They are but a pebble when they were once a boulder, brother. Broken when they were once strong.
Oh. So he's like a really strong dwarf, and he's mad at everyone else because they left the hole, and then they didn't come back to the hole and got weak, because
Brother.
true strength is in the hole.
Never leave the hole, for it is in the hole that we refine ourselves. We shore ourselves, bit by bit, becoming stronger than we were before.
I mean, I could agree
You
with that,
can-
but sometimes you gotta leave the hole, you know, and just come back to the hole. Like,
Looks over at Coffee.
I mean, like,
You know, you kind of have a point.
you can't just
Hit
stay
the
in the hole.
rock
I mean, I
again!
tried that one. I'm gonna hit the rock!
Hit the rock!
And now I've got my proficiency. Oh, that was a weaker one. But then I get my second attack.
Good. Keep
Oh,
at
this
it.
is a sturdier rock. Yeah, I can get a lot of work done on this one. Yeah, right. Oh, those were the words he said. He put them in chat.
That's right.
Wow.
My Asterothian manifesto.
Alrighty.
I do have a few questions.
Go
Do
right
they
ahead.
sell, do they have a Hellfire ward thing to resistance to Hellfire damage?
Technically, you mean like hard resistance, like half damage?
Yeah.
No.
Is there anything similar to it?
Well, the armor you're wearing does that.
Okay. I was thinking of just potion. Then for the potion of haste recipe, that's 1500 gold, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And are we all in agreement to spend 1500 for the haste recipe?
Yeah, if you're gonna
The
crank some
potion
out
of-
for everybody.
That will be
The potion of
fucking.
Are you gonna share with the class?
Speed.
Are you sharing with the
Speed.
class, Taz?
Of course.
Just remember, it's speed, not haste. There's a difference.
Oh, right.
Can he
potion
make
of
those
speed.
spells at this moment or no?
Not without a lab, but he could rent out a lab.
Yeah, go
Are
get
the
your
And as
men
soon as
willing
he-
to let him borrow a lab because he is orc?
Oh, let me look at his
Could
hair.
be an issue.
Excuse me.
Looks at
He
his
only
strength
has
score.
16 strength.
Goodness.
Yeah, but 16 strength on an orc's like 18 strength on somebody else.
I mean, maybe if the Thane wants it.
It is for the duty of defeating the demons ahead, so I would allow it.
Although, we could always just purchase this recipe and then just buy the potion straight up.
What's cheaper?
Definitely the recipe is what I'm betting.
Oh no, I mean both. Because eventually Tuka's gonna have the alchemist feat, and he'll be able to just make potion of haste or speed.
Well, I guess the other question is there anything other than a couple other potions that the group wants to spend the group money on? Because right now we've just got the speed thing. Is there anything anyone else is looking at? Other than, like, getting maybe a couple greater healing potions to, like, chuck on everybody and stuff like that.
I'll get on items.
Make sure to get purging potions for our spellcasters. Took
Mm-hmm.
at least 2 each.
How much are greater healing potions?
300 to buy.
Oh, 300. Oh. See, if we did like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay, so potion speed, and we rent out a lab. Would that be cheaper, Arcadum?
How much to use a lab, sir?
The Thane requested it. They're also very racist.
Come on, we're strong! Moony will do some... Here, let's see here. Moony will do some flexing there.
Yes, you have decent for non-dwarves. $500 gold.
500 to rent?
Mm-hmm.
And how much is a single haste potion?
Haste
That's
or
our-
Potion of
speed?
speed. It's speed.
Oh.
Stop calling it haste.
Sorry.
750.
And how many stocks to make it?
It will take you 10 alchemical stocks, and it's 2 gold per stock.
Alright, let me open up my calculator here. No one beats me to this. Excuse
So
me.
it's 500 gold to rent.
1500 for the recipe, so we're at 2k.
Five.
And then let's say you used... There's 6 of us, right? So even if you made 5 potions of speed, you bought 100 drug things. It will be cheaper if you make it yourself.
Oh yeah.
by 1,750. Wait, no. I didn't calculate the...
Well, there's also
Two
the base
gold.
gold cost to actually make it. It costs more than just the stocks.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
375.
Okay, so 375 plus 20G for 375 plus 20 times 5. It will cost you 1975 in materials. And 5 times 750. 375 is if we just straight buy them. I feel like I'm in like basic econ right now. Alright, once more with feeling. 2,000 for the recipe plus the lab plus 1,975. You'll be spending 200 gold more to make it yourself.
But
However-
you'll have the recipe.
However, that will be a... Over time, you will be actually saving money because you own the recipe. And
Yeah.
I would imagine the next 3-ish months that we keep playing, you will be making more potions of speed.
Oh yeah.
And we just gotta load up the dog with like 700 alchemy supplies.
Then we should just buy the recipe and then buy the individual potion instead of renting out the lab.
Let me
She's
math
gotta
that
recalculate.
option. Let me add in this weird Canadian option of the compromise. 1,500 plus 3,750. So 5,250. It's what you want to spend.
That's not how you win wars, dude. You don't compromise.
That's much.
That's
much
why
worse.
your Canadian economy is in shambles right now, Taz.
Mhm.
Okay, so we do rent it.
Yes. Rent the
Yes.
lab. Buy the recipe, rent the lab, make them.
And then just have
Hey, the
extra
racism
stocks for
cost.
if you want to
Yes.
do it later.
Haha.
Okay, so that's one potion per character.
I just went with 5, just do a lump. You certainly don't have to make 5. But it's definitely one of those, if we don't use them now, we're certainly going to use them later. Those are very valuable.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
make everything you need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
How much is the,
5 is...
Greedy questions, Arcadum. How much is the potion recipe for Hill Giant Strength and
Let me check.
Heroism?
Also, when you actually pay the dwarves to rent it, they look at each other like, I can't believe you paid that.
Show them how serious we are. Maybe it'll be free when we come back from winning them this fort thing.
You mean when you're actually full members of their society? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I'll put it in notes, Taz, for the 3750
Okay.
GP. To buy recipe, rent lab, make 5 potions of speed. Making potion, I'll put 1x of speed is...
Odin will race change into the quarterling equivalent of a Dwagar. A quartergar.
Okay. I shall do that.
Also, don't forget the healing things. I ran out of those last time, apparently.
Oh, right. I should buy greater potion of healing. Actually, no. I can make them in the lab.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what
Yes.
recipes you have. I don't remember if you got greater or not.
I believe he has greater healing, but not greater purging.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have greater purging. Unfortunate. But oh, wait a minute. How much is a recipe for greater potion? Greater purging potion?
Greater purging potion?
Yeah.
300.
Oh, that's not so bad. Well, first I'm going to spend 3,900 and no, 3,750.
I'm sorry, Arcane. Did you tell me the cost of the recipes? I may have
I'm
missed
looking
it.
for it.
Oh, okay.
They have a potion of Shadow Giant strength.
Ooh, what's that do?
Set your strength to 25 for 1 hour.
And how much is that?
Priceless.
It is 3,500 to purchase.
3.5k for the actual potion, right? Not the
Yeah.
recipe.
The recipe is 7,000.
Wow, we.
Mhm.
Okay. How about heroism?
$750 to buy.
Potion or recipe?
Recipe's 1,500.
Okay.
Like speed.
Okay.
Is there anything that improves one's constitution? To be a little bit more girthy. More round around the edges.
Yes, but you can't benefit from it because you're already a dwarf.
Dang it.
There's a potion
Ooh.
of dwarf kind.
Well, yeah, what about for non-dwarves?
Unfortunately, you can't buy that one.
Okay.
They're too racist at this time.
What if they sold it to Boldrum?
I don't need it, I'm a dwarf.
He can't
No!
use it.
He could buy it, and I don't know. You'd have to lie. Never
No.
mind. Forget it.
And then what? What, drink it himself?
Hand it to Moony, the
I already have my beard.
clear addict.
All he has to do is tell them that he already gave Holden the dwarf pass back when we were in the old mine. Holden can drink it.
But brother, these people are racist. You do not want to play that card.
Why?
It doesn't matter how much of a dwarf you are in your heart. They judge you by your skin.
How many healing potions do you guys need? Let's crank those out before we buy anything else shiny.
Like 12? 12 basics or something?
Oh, I was gonna say two to hold. I don't. However many the rest of the party wants.
I'm set. I don't need any.
Okay, 10?
All right, 2 for everyone.
Yeah, at least 2 for everyone.
Okay. How much is that? For old Toot to make them.
I don't know, how many socks is it? 2?
For what?
Basic healing?
Basic.
Basic
Why not greater?
Basic healing's 1.
Is there any gold base price to make a basic healing potion?
No.
I'm good on potions, so it's whatever y'all want.
Also, too, you're remembering to in your little notes tab that Cape showed you last time to write all these recipes down, right? You're remembering to do that, right? Okay.
Yeah, I have all my recipe list in the wiki and also here in this.
He's so cute. What a
Because
good
I remember
little
he set it
drug
up for you, and I just wanted to make sure you were using it and didn't forget about that tab.
Yeah.
So do you guys want 10 basic healing potions?
I want
I mean,
2
he's
of whatever
probably-
healing potion he's making.
You probably want graders. I just think if you're going to pick someone off the ground from dying to death saves, lesser healing is enough.
Oh, you mean just in case for everyone to have 1 healing potion?
Yes.
Ah.
How many does Cool and Coffee have healing potions?
I just have 4 regular healing and 8 purging.
And coffee. Put my finger in her belt
I
buckle.
have 4 potions of healing and 1 purging.
Oh, well, they're good.
In that case, then, you guys just take 1 each of my basic healing potions.
Sure.
I will send you each one.
Okay.
I also have 2 potion of healing, so I can send 1 to one of you. And then
I'll take 2 total.
Oh, okay. That's all of them.
I'll take 1 from Moony and 1 from you. Works for me.
Oh.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
We could still use some purging when you're done.
Hold.
Secret
Okay.
presents for Shadow. There we go.
Where do I find...
I didn't even notice that because it popped up like right as Taz's did, and I was like, oh, I thought I clicked accept, I didn't. But I saw it in the chat.
Hmm. Where do I find the potion of speed?
Oh, let's see. It might be one of the pre-mades.
Ah, versus premium.
It is. So you see the little scroll of compendium packs?
Scroll?
Oh, you know what? I could just add it to my inventory and send it to you. I'll do that. That'll be
Okay.
easier. How many are you making, buddy?
5.
Okay.
I already did
Do
that.
you want me to just distribute them then?
Yeah.
Do you want to do 1 to...
Actually, wait. Hold on. Took does have his prestige class ability to be able to affect someone with more than 1 alchemical buff. So, should Took carry it all and just start giving haste potions?
I'm sorry, you have to say that again to me. Tuke has a what thing?
His prestige class allows him to give more than 1 alchemical buff to an ally. Up to...
I think
again?
that's different though. This is a standalone potion.
Oh, is
Like
it?
I could drink this and the strength potion at the same time, I thought.
Arcadum? Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, I was muted and doing something. What's up? What's the question?
The potion of speed, is that a standalone, like someone can use that and then another alchemical item to buff themselves with?
No, it takes the potion slot for the body.
Okay,
Oh.
so practitioner would have to do it.
Yeah, practitioner can stack, but other people can't.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Ghaz, I didn't know that.
No worries.
Do you want to carry them then? Do you have to be in touching range?
Yeah, I have to be in touching range.
Okay, here, let me
Well,
see.
he'd only need to carry him for people that plan on rocking a different buff. Because we can drink the single buff on our own. It just comes down to if you want a second thing, Tuke has to do it. Like in your example, if you
Oh,
wanted the
that's
speed
true.
and the giant strength,
Mm-hmm.
you take one of them, and you have to give the other to Tuke so he can give you the other one, so you can have both.
I think it's very funny that Tuke carries all of Mooney's drugs, so I will send him at least 2. And then
And also gives you your drugs.
Yes,
Yes.
he carries them and sends them to me.
There's a darker joke there somewhere.
1 to Holden.
Dark.
Dar.
1 to... where is he?
It was
Boldrum.
me. I was
And then between Cool and Coffee, which build benefits from haste? Speed, excuse me.
If Took has... Actually, he already has.
Just tactically, I'd say probably Coffee. She has extra mobility, and more mobility is more mobility. Give her
Oh,
zoomies.
but she does also
Can't,
have
well, also,
that,
Cool can teleport. Can't you, like, literally Shadow Blink every turn?
On a crit.
Oh, you have to crit to Shadow Blink?
Well, for teleporting myself and allies, but I can shadow jaunt, but that just allows me to go invisible and gain a mirror image and teleport 30 feet for 1 round. It would be better with Coffee.
Okay. Sending to Do you have coffee selected, Void? I could send it to Monica.
Oh dear.
I know.
Oh,
Monica
actually,
would
I could just open
appreciate
up
it.
your inventory. Hang on, let me just hard send it to
You
you.
just hack the game. Just
Potion of speed. Boom. There
Yeah.
you go, baby. Right there.
Monica would definitely appreciate a little bit of extra speed. That way she can make Cool jealous.
All right, potions of speed's done. Healings are also done. You guys do your potion potions?
oh.
Oh,
Oh, I smashed
Aw.
another rock. I need a new one.
crush my
so-
rock with a gun. No.
I'll definitely buy the Greater Persian Potion, which is 300 gold. Hundred.
I'd like at least one purging potion on Moony, unless you want to figure it out in combat. So I sit at 3 now, which is just spicy enough if I get higher up there.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, yeah, Mooney should have at least one Greater Persian Potion.
I don't care what tier it is, I feel like I should just have one, just in case.
Oh, okay. How much is creating the Greater Persian Potion?
Sorry. Greater purging potion is to create it. You said.
Yeah. Well, yeah, to create it, including the stock and gold that comes with it.
Greater purging potion is 4 stocks and 150 to make it.
It's cheaper to make them, Taz.
Oh yeah.
How many are you gonna make?
I'm going to make. See, we have 3 casters, at least 3. I think I might just make 5.
That sounds good. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Do you want me to math it for you, Taz?
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay. I think for my piece, I'd rather hold off and not get the heroism and just save up for the Shadow Giant strength whenever we come back. This is for you, Arcadum.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any potion that, like an obvious potion that I should be thinking about for Moony? I'm thinking about strength, speed, the heroism. Anything else that I'm missing?
Fly.
Lie?
Fly.
Oh, fly. Okay. How much for that recipe?
Recipe for a potion of flight is 1,500.
Oh, not bad. An actual potion then?
Mm-hmm. That's the recipe
Actual-
to make it.
Is the potion then 750 GP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically following the same parameters as
Yeah.
speed.
Okay. That is actually one that I would push for then.
Because you could put, and the reason I suggest that to you is that Jax is a separate creature and therefore takes a different like, he has his own potion slot. So if you put fly in him, now you have a flying mount.
Oh,
That would be
brilliant.
useful.
And you know how useful a flying mount is.
Oh, do I? I would push for fly. Hang on, I'll math that one. Actually, no, I could use the same math for speed, right?
Yeah, it's the same math.
Except we've already rented it, so 1,500. And how much is it? The same stocks and everything to make the base potion?
Yeah.
Cool. 395.
You only need like 2 or 3 instead of 5.
Yeah, 395 times. I think we make 3 plus 1,500. It would be 2,685. I'll put that in here. 2,685 for a recipe plus 3 potions of fly. Do we have that left, Taz?
Yeah.
That
Also,
would be fabulous if we did that.
yeah. Do I find the potion of speed under D&D SRD content?
It's the compendium one, and then it's D&D SRD content, items and spells, items, and then it's in
D&D
there.
5.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Your words make me pop up at the jaw, funny man.
That one I will actually keep on Moony, because she'll just administer it to Jax. And then you take the other 2 potion of flies. Taz, where do you think they should go?
Yeah.
Oh, I know something Took should research next. He should research how to make splash potions. Like he was researching the holy hand grenade, but rather than it blowing up and hurting everybody, it blows up and gives everyone the same buff.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
We all fly!
Those are elixirs, aren't they? The set of potions.
True!
True. Do-do-do.
Look, I've been hitting rock with a pickaxe. My Minecraft brain activated.
True.
I feel ready after this.
Very well.
Oh, you've already distributed this potion of speed.
I already did speed, and then you just need to add to your inventory 2 potions of fly. Do you know where to find them?
Yeah, I found it.
Cool.
Then once we succeed at this, we can get even fancier stuff when we...
Yeah, we gotta inch down their racism 1 mission at a time. Arcadum, can you figure out why my token has been glowing? I can't,
I know why.
figure it out.
Bless.
Bless is...
I can't find it
Bless.
to turn it off.
No, it's a problem with Foundry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because it ticks down while other people's combats are going, so like
Yeah.
the buff goes away, but the effect doesn't, because you weren't on the map when the...
yeah. So it just
went
keeps
away.
the visual effect.
thank you.
Shit is whacking weird.
Oh yeah, I also have that on Holdan. It's just a lot less noticeable because there's only like 3 sections of white on my character.
Are we just about ready to? Are we just about ready to set out?
Our 700 party gold has been expended, and we are down to Took's leftover gold, which is 1,385.
Sounds like a good number to sit on.
Yeah.
I've also got 1100 if we actually need some stuff.
And potion of greater healing. I think I should buy 3. Yeah.
You mean craft, right?
Yeah.
In a fight,
for
right?
craft. In a fight, right? How much is for greater making the greater potion of healing stuff?
Greater healing?
Yeah.
To the cost to make
Yeah, and the stock.
150, and I believe it's
Is it 4 like greater perching?
4? It should be 4, yeah.
It's 158 then per.
Here, I'll give you 158.
Then, last check-in is: do you have enough stocks of alchemy stuff, and does the party/coffee have enough stocks of rations for her things?
Do you have enough kisses?
That's true. I bought 100 alchemical stocks, and it's in Jack. So.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
100 sitting on there.
You've got a couple in your pocket, though, right? For emergency stuff. Like, what if Jax is over there and you're over here, and you need,
That's true.
keep a
He
couple
could
of
be
those in
flying.
your pocket?
He could be a flying magic dog.
He could be anything. He could even be a dog.
Flying magic donkey.
He could be a dog.
Do you guys mind if I do my attunement to the sword?
Go on.
All right, let's do it.
Moony will pick out the sunniest spot in this whole little kind of coven, maybe like right here.
Oh, yay.
Ooh, all the way over here. Okay.
Bark, 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 bark. What are you doing? Do you have snacks?
She'll set out a little pile of snacks all around her, so he just moves around her the entire time. She'll sit here in a, I think it would be like cross-legged, right? A warrior's pose. And she put this, let's see here, the blade of the sun. She put it across her lap. She'd look around, look up, trying to figure out what she's supposed to say. She's never actually prayed before in her life, except for when she tried to do it with coffee. She treated it like coffee's dad. Let me see if I can clear my throat. She'll shine the hilt a little bit. Always like be oiling up the blade, like taking care of it. She'll look up. Hi. Glory. Sir. God. Look, sorry, I don't know about this praying stuff, but I wanted to at least, say hi, because well, your sword's been handed to me, and I really believe in, the cause and the demons and getting rid of them and all that and trying to bring balance. And ooh, look, my people, we don't pray because, well, I didn't know that God's answered back until a couple of weeks ago, really. I don't really know the difference between praying and conversation either, so oh boy, this is kind of weird. Look, I just wanted to let you know that this is one of the nicest swords I ever seen, and I'm gonna treat it real good. And well, I hope every demon I want to say kill, but they don't seem to really die. But you know what I'm talking. Oh, I'm gonna do it while I'm thinking about you. Oh, that sounds weird too. Oh God. Wait, no. Oh, you are God too. Thank you for the sword, and I'm gonna use it really good. Jax, what do I say to close it? Is how do I turn this off?
Jax will then look at you, his eyes suddenly serpentine, and then he will slowly turn and look towards the heavens.
She'll look up too.
And then you will hear Jax sneeze very hard and then walk away.
She'll mimic his sneeze. And try to put as much gusto into it, thinking that he had some sort of communion. And she'll end up just like hawking a loogie straight into the crevice here.
Into the chasm.
Yeah.
Then you'll hear it way down below. What the fuck? Das der Rune verdigan! And you'll hear two dwarves start punching each other.
Yeah. I think I like this glory guy.
Bark, 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 bark.
She'll finish polishing it and put it on her back.
Well, I think that kind of went well for my first. Wow, this is feels kind of weird talking to nobody.
She'll think once more about swan diving off into the water. Change her mind. Remember, she'll probably die if she does that.
For a moment, I had an intrusive thought. I wanted to jump off that cliff. I'm glad you didn't.
She'll waddle back to the crew. Does it glow softly once it's attuned to and it's scabbard?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that is it attuned? Is she
Yes.
successfully? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Well, I'm ready to go. Duke, I tried to. Oh, sorry, coffee.
It's okay. Out of character, is there a nice cavernous area? I mean, aside from the fact that yes, it's a big giant cavernous area, I'm just looking for a nice natural niche to pray in.
Yeah.
Alright, put me where I need to go then, I guess, boss.
Duke, I tried to pray to your god. I think it went well. Jackson and I both sneezed violently afterwards. That was good, right?
I guess. I don't really know much about myself.
Do
Oh,
you have a spot in mind, Arcadum, or did you want me to just pick?
I'm looking around. I'm looking for one.
She'll poke Cup
You can go anywhere. You can sit
in
upside
his
down on the
little round
stalactites.
belly.
Don't remind me.
Cup is sneezing a sign of glory.
Cup does not respond.
Respond.
Alright, there you go.
Alright. Focus on the wall. Cast Mold Earth. Shape it into a familiar form. Stone will take the shape of a dwarven woman in plate mail with a huge mane of curls, a warm smile, sitting in a meditative stance. Coffee will remove her scarf and put it over the woman's lap and sit immediately across from her. Every day, Brig. Every day. Let's see if I still remember the words. Hear me, Ezekine, watcher of all. I beseech your guidance with this call. With a little patience and a little wisdom, aid me forging this path ahead. For what I see lies before me, broken and unclear.
Hey, D20 plus 3, please.
Copy that. I think that'll work. Son of a biscuit. It's just not a good day for rolls.
Okay. As you concentrate on your prayer, call out towards Ezekine. The earth listens. There is a heat upon the stone, hot and distracting. Despite it, you believe that you can feel Ezekind's presence, slight as it is, within the stone. Enough to listen.
I am worried that it is as I fear. That even if you both love the Forge, he will not share your words here. I can't fault him for being demanding. I have so many questions for you, but if you cannot answer, perhaps I should wait. I am trying to understand what is meant by this scroll, and I will be working on it from forthwith. I hope to send you updates, and I hope that you will help me uncover the mystery behind this song in my head, and understanding who the heck this Malthus is. I understand my party's wariness. Forgive my bias. But if you say he is friend, I will be more inclined to believe that my instinct was right.
As you speak these words, Coffee, you will see cracks begin to appear in the stone before you. And from those cracks that form almost a set of eyes, water will begin to pour forth. Long tears weeping on the rock's face.
Why do you weep?
The song in your head takes a sorrowful mourn, each tone dropping until it fades. And then it becomes clear, through Ezekind's gestures, Malthus is dead.
See. And what of the mystery of this song? What purpose is it? Clearly had a way of speaking.
Upon the stone wall, you will see cracks that form a door. The notes of the song dance upon it. The door opens, and within you can see a figure who must be, or must have been, Malthus. The song stops, the door closes, and crumbles away.
I see.
The song was to summon those to a sacred place. But the words begin to appear in your mind, the last vestige of the message that Lord Ezekind is able to send through the blaring heat of the dark sun. A Carnelian circle has fallen, and the song has ceased. Sherazad.
I fear you will not be able to get much more through. I'll have to ask my other questions later. I am sorry for the trouble this has brought you. Thank you, Stonefather.
The stones are quiet once more, and as the conduit drops, the heat of the dark sun lessens against your face. And the ritual is done.
I wish you were here, Brig. I would have loved to see your fiery temper against them. It would have been delightful to see you challenge them to arm wrestling. Gods only know you would destroy them with patience and kindness. She'll take up the scarf, put it again in her hair. I go off to war again, beloved. Keep watch over them for me, even if they are undeserving. And she will drop the meld earth and return to the group. Going to squeeze the tar out of this dog.
And then I said I was gonna stab him real good. Oh. Well. I'm ready when y'all ready.
Very good. Let us make ready. Surely, deep vein hailstones transportation must be ready.
Ooh. Transport. Are we gonna ride them beetles?
We shall see. He gives us smirk.
I hope. Remember them frogs? Those frogs were real fun. She'll hop up. Right. We ready?
Hey.
Hey.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said hey.
No, I said I.
Oh.
was ready.
I suspect you were muted, Arcadum.
I was just laughing.
Giggling? Doing the man giggle?
I was doing some giggles.
Hey,
Little bit of giggling.
After you, Boldrum. I don't know where we're going.
Of course.
Hey, little flake. Who you want to ride with? You gonna see some demons?
Cool.
Okie dokie. Hey, you keep her safe, cool. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be demons.
Can I get the illuminating salt like that in the lab? Or
I mean, not if you're gonna make potions.
oh, okay, never mind.
Alright. Ready?
ready, Chief.
Yep.
Very well. Okay.
Come now. Gather yourselves. We make ready for the deep.
Alright.
Has Coffee bought cooking supply?
I have 33 fresh ingredients.
Nice.
Unless Arcadum wishes for me to utilize my gold for the party rations. Which I could do. It's just, yeah.
It's just how much ingredients you want.
Hmm.
Whenever you do, like how many of the good rations you want to make. That's up to you.
I was hoping to utilize the 33 rations into doing half of them hearty rations and then the other half the hoagies, because that's what I can make right now. I'm under the impression I can't make the mole lunges, right?
Oh, we having hoagies?
Yeah, you can't make the ones you can't make.
So I can't make the so I can't make the mole ones yet. I'm under the impression. So
No.
yeah.
I like how they make my knees feel.
Okay, that took me way too long to figure out. All right, definitely half
I like how the
freaking haunches.
I'm so happy I'm
hearty
playing an
rations.
orc.
That should take care of the fresh ingredients, so that way we have at least that taken care of.
Oh, Moony never got this lady's name, so she will, as always. Ha!
She does not give it.
Oh, she didn't ask for her name. She just said hi.
Are you prepared?
Aye.
Very well, adherent. The Deep Thane has has arranged for transport. It should not be more than a short raft ride down the rapids.
Oh,
Advise that you shall keep to the right path. Do not venture to the left, for the left will lead you to death.
Temptation.
Understood. Keep to the right.
And then, once you come to the end of the tunnel, you shall find yourself on the road that will lead you to the satrapy. He will hand you a map.
I take it.
Use this to assist you. Our rangers have made copies.
Very well. By the will of the Dark Sun, we will liberate Chasmstone Satrapy.
We shall see. She will step to the side and gesture towards the boats.
Moony will only whisper it to Boldrum once they're kind of safe enough away from the Dwargar.
Hey, do we need to worry about how we get back?
Gives her a bombastic side eye. Do not question it, Moony.
Okie dokie.
She'll hop in. She's hyped. It's much more difficult for her to be demure around these Dwargar when she's excited for battle.
Demir.
Oh, come on, I'm ready.
Okay, so that'll be 11 hoagies. I'll put that in my inventory.
Wait, did we bring Mooney's boat with us when we came down here? I forgot.
No.
It's
No,
up with
locked
the
up
Matharians.
Matharians.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up with the Matharians.
I was like, oh wait, we could use Mooney's boat.
Her boat is probably not fitted to go
And
whitewater
they were
rapids.
They were all of them deceived.
Deceived.
For in secret, Mooney had crafted a different boat. One boat to rule them.
One boat to unite the races.
One
Mooney was Agamemnon the whole time.
Hey, Boldrum, did you know I was a demon? I'm the most evil demon of them all.
What you think?
What you think? What you think about that?
Ah!
Everyone's possessed by
I'm
demons.
death incarnate.
How many demons do you think we're gonna have, guys?
How many?
I got a new stabbing stick. I'm ready. Put
I
me
want
in.
to share
almost
the
killed my
bread with my
friends.
egg baby.
True.
That Boldrum was supposed to be hyping each other up, not being sad. I thought you were done being sad.
I'm not sad, I'm just reflecting.
Well, reflect about something exciting. Stop talking about how too bad all those times because of you.
Stop being a mirror. Alright. Here we go. And so, as you get out onto the boat, you follow the path as instructed. Thankfully, the way ahead is rather easy. You sail for approximately a few hours before finally the dip becomes more inclined and your speed increases. At first, you think that you would crash into the first turn, but the Dwergar craftsmanship of the boat leads to it to actually have an adjustment on the front of it to ride alongside the stone as you are slammed against it by the rapids of the river.
Moony puts her hands up.
This continues for approximately another 3 hours. Your bodies are thumbed and sored and numbed. But eventually, you get to the end of the path. There, you can see a small mooring, recently built by the Dwergar, no doubt, and covered in stains of blood. You can see cracked and smashed arrow shafts and shattered swords, not of Dwergar make, etched from stone, weak iron. There are definitely other creatures in play.
Best keep us quiet, Coffee. There is others lurking in the dark besides demons.
Oh, who's that?
Moony will look at the weapons. She recognize any of them?
You do not. Whatever they are,
Life
they
is-
are shittily made.
I don't know what they are, but it's pretty crap.
Well, I have history trained now. Can I consult the knowledge I've read in the Dwergar library?
Sure.
Well.
16.
Creatures that have not been seen in Corvanus for quite some time, but for some reason have begun to stir once more, rising from the astral dark from places unknown. Goblins.
Goblins.
What's that?
I don't know. Some creature that dwells within the astral dark, though.
Would Moony have heard of goblins? Do any of them
Negative.
have they? Okay.
I don't know what
However,
that is.
the foreigner has.
What'd you want me to roll, boss?
History.
History?
Basic.
Basic. I know I don't like them.
Goblins come in many shapes, sizes, and varieties, but all of them are annoying.
Oh, that was just a tiny orc.
Sure it was. I wasn't there.
No. Do you remember the crazy being that we fought at the tower in the Broken Oaks? The scary one that was fighting at us violently, that looked like a small orc with larger ears?
Oh, that one wasn't
Called
fighting us.
himself-
It was fighting the other things.
True, it was
They
destroying
disappeared
things.
along with all the other things.
Yes. That's a goblin.
I don't like
So
fake
just tiny
orcs.
orcs.
I don't like fake orcs. Let's kill them.
I agree with this wholeheartedly.
All that stand before us will be broken and smashed like chaff.
Ooh, I like this Boldrum. He's like the old Boldrum, but better. We gonna go stomp it in?
Aye.
Oh,
Oh, then let's
Let us
go.
proceed. Keep us quiet, Coffee.
Let me know if you want me to roll my stealth, boss.
Please do.
Copy.
Nice.
And I forget the pluses. I always forget the pluses.
I mean, if you include Jax and Little Flake, it's like, what, 35?
Yeah.
Big stealth roll. That's the sum up.
I'm not Batman, but I try to get the job done.
Okay. I will now transfer you to the next map.
Remember, we make for Chasm Stone satrapy.
Is this a good time to ask what a satrapy is?
It is a clan hold, a fortress underground.
Ooh, I figure it's some kind of castle. That's exciting. You guys have some nice stuff. Although I don't like what. Anyway, where they at? Where they at? Put me in.
All right, everyone loaded?
Yep.
All right. Your path leads you to this outcropping looking out over a chasm, connected by a few hastily made boards and the marking of goblin sign. Crude drawings and filth can be seen spread throughout the entire area. Torches glow softly in the chasm's light, and deep, deep below, you can see that it disappears into the darkness. Even from this distance, you can hear them. You can hear the goblins from deep below. You can hear them. There are a lot of them.
Moony has no idea how many. Let's see if Jax can sniff them out. Nope. Moony and company have no idea how many.
Would this be considered part of the mission? To clear this place of filth?
This is not the satrapy,
Very
or
good.
at least the immediate satrapy.
Comrades, we are to bypass these goblins to the best of our ability. Our quarry waits further on.
Okie dokie. Where we go, I don't see nowhere to go. I mean, you want us to hop? I could try.
Coffee, could you find us an ingress? A way through? She's okay.
Hey, can you hear how many of them there are? I can't tell.
How many do I think I hear? 24.
Thousands.
Thousands of them.
Thousands of mini orcs.
The
Yeah,
howling,
we should probably avoid that.
the howling maw of the abyss itself.
I don't even want to take on 20 mini orcs. Unless anyway, yeah, okay, I agree with your suggestion.
Well, there is lights on the other side.
Does this path here like loop around like outside of the map and then go around to this other side, or
It
is
does
this
not.
just a gap?
It
Okay.
goes around to the other direction of the map. It spirals
Okay.
inward. But you do see that there are ropes and small little wooden trowels attached to those ropes that lead across the chasm.
Suppose. But how are we going to get Jax across?
Athletics to climb down, please.
Moony will look at the red potion that's in her inventory.
Well, Duke just gave me some really fancy looking drugs. I suppose he could drink it now.
To be clear, Arcadum, the ropes go across, or do they go down?
They go across. Well, both, but
Okay.
some they go across.
I am putting my 500-pound dog on that. Open up.
She'll uncork her potion of flying.
Well,
And,
don't use it just yet.
Yeah, and hold it in front of his mouth. And wait.
Dax closes
Pretty
his mouth,
AFK.
turns his head away. No
I mean,
shaking his
she's
head.
right. That's kind of the only way to get Jax across. But if we're gonna use it, we might as well just have him take everyone across.
That's true. It'd be best if he just flew
mean-
across and dropped us off. I agree,
Right.
brother.
Like, I might be small, but he bangs his chest plate. But I don't
No,
know if
be
that
quiet.
rope's gonna hold us up. Oh. I think Coffee is sneaking us, or that would have been loud.
Do we all agree to have Jax ferry us across with the flying potion?
Sure. I mean, the player has returned, so do you want to ask Coffee to scout again?
Coffee, would you like to scout ahead to see what you see? Perhaps there's goblins on the other side. It'd be important to know.
Goodness. Those are resortable tricks. Okay.
Puts the port back on.
Player wishes to inquire. I would like to go invisible while I scout across.
Okay.
Do we have any worry about me using exposure at this time?
It doesn't cost you exposure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it your first cast?
Yes, I'm under the impression that would be correct, but I figured I'd just ask anyway because, you know.
Go ahead.
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
I believe I can find it. One of these days, there it is. Bam. As I prefer. Alright. Let's elevate up to... How big of a chasm am I working with, boss?
Well, across, it's about 50 feet. Down, you do not know where the end is. But you can hear them, goblins roaming in the deep. Too many.
Too many. Okay, and then elevation-wise?
Like I said, you don't know how deep it goes. You cannot see the bottom.
So I don't... Gotcha. I'm talking about topside, sir. So I can fly up and about?
Yeah, you can fly up like 100 feet.
Go with a nice rounded 50. And scooch about. Let me know when you want me to start rolling perception.
Sure. Right about there. Works for me. Perception, please.
Copy that. Rolling now. Normal. Not a good day for rolls.
Alrighty then. You will see this.
It's so big, I don't need that big of a perception score. That's concerning.
Well, no, it's not trying to hide.
Ah, brilliant.
You will see these two creatures. They'll hold his hands out, showing someone fat.
Okay. I assume that this is a rocky terrain, like it's depicted in the map.
Yep.
And this ledge will be how tall?
That's 30 feet up from them.
Just gonna mosey on over here. Keep looking.
Shove.
Okay. Press 1 to do push off shove. Okay. Alright, I'll roll another perception, see what else I find. It is not a good day for rolls.
Kibogas. Kiboke, Pico no.
here? It is a very horrible day for rolls.
You don't see anything over there.
Gotcha. And that's just great. Foundry crashed. Feel free to go to the other team while I wait for this thing to wake up.
Sure. What are you guys doing?
Waiting for a sit rep.
Waiting.
Okay.
I hope
That
she's
case-
safe.
You want to come ito tambo tos. Dito te. Igaba. This creature will climb up the side. Kibamena. Pico. Pico. Dab this up. Give us a gun. Give us. Give keep it that guys. You back yet?
Nope. Foundry has insisted on being gray screen right now.
More goblin fun. Biconde! Baka baka baka! Tiga go to Kipano Medinos. Virgo da banda Magento. Digo the spook at that pinky pig. Pinky big? Biggy big. What?
As bad as minions.
That was a biggy big. What's wrong with you again? Going, big big. No, I'm just going to get slurred. Oh. Piggy pig. Yo!
Did he just punt another one?
This goblin starts peeing over the side.
This is me not surprised.
This one cheers. Holden, you see that?
Oh, I can see some movement over there, Boldrum.
I see them, brother.
Wait, what's that one doing?
It's
Looks
urinating
like something's
into the
leaking
abyss.
out of it. Oh,
Yes. Filthy creatures.
well, I mean, we're in a hole. There's not really many places you can go.
What would you like to do, Coffee? I can just move you.
I just want to surveil the area as best I can, make perception rolls as best my ability, then give a report to
Okay.
the crew, provided that stuff doesn't explode.
Coffee will return to the group and tell them what she saw.
Hey,
Well.
Boldrum, does your map say we have to go that way?
Hey,
Smaller
It goes-
variety.
we had to cross through these tunnels until we reached the road, and the road leads to Chasmstone Satrapy. What did you find, Coffee?
I found a smaller variety goblins, numbering at 4. One was kicked down into the chasm. Granted, I don't know how deep the chasm is, so that could be easily certain death.
I see.
There we go.
Well, I mean,
Well.
if it's only a couple of them, we can handle that.
We still don't know how tough they are. I wasn't able to, well, surmise much.
I mean, if we can just shove them off the side, it doesn't really matter how tough they are.
True.
I mean, I know I said I didn't like the idea of imposter orcs, but, Boldrum said there's thousands of them. Why don't we just try talking to them?
No,
Part
we will
of
not
the
be
thing that I
talking to the
find
goblins.
Why not?
confusing is
Yes,
I mean, I
Coffee.
don't speak their language. Y'all might.
How do you know what they speak? None of us heard of them before.
No, they're like tiny orcs. Like maybe they speak orc.
Yeah.
I don't know if they speak Orcish, but to be fair, I couldn't make out the language they did speak, and I didn't cast any magical talking on myself at the moment.
Maybe it's like a type of orc, kind of like when Boldrum first saw the writings of the Dwagar and could only read some of it. Maybe it's like a what's it called?
No.
A dialect.
These are creatures of the Astral Dark. We will not be befriending them this day.
What's the Astral Dark?
What's that?
Well, let's make a history check on what I know about the Astral Dark.
Okay. Not a lot.
11.
You just know it's where the underworld is.
This is the place between realms. And these creatures are denizens of it. We will not be befriending them.
I don't really know what that means either.
Don't worry about it. Let us focus on the task at hand. Coffee.
I mean, I am kind of worried if you're talking about just killing things willy-nilly.
That is
You don't
not
even know
killing
what they
them.
are.
All I know is that they spilled the blood of Dwergar, and that is enough reason not to trust them.
Wait, they killed Dwagar? How do we know that?
There was bloodstains over at the mooring post.
I thought that was dead goblins.
There was no bodies left behind.
I don't think the goblins are the sort of kind of folk that leave their dead lying around. Knowing them, they would have tossed them into the pit. Dwagar
Regardless.
are too prideful to be allowed to be, discarded behind.
I do not trust them.
Look, why don't we just say hi and they try to attack us and we kill them?
Because there are thousands of them. Once they know we are here, they will scour up those cliffs and overwhelm us.
That's
It is
something
foolish.
that I find unusual.
I thought that's what you were proposing, Boldrum. What would you say then?
To give a potion of flight to Jax and have Coffee and you and Jax ferry people across over to this eastern quadrant, he points.
Moony squints. She can't see anything in the dark.
I thought Coffee said that they were up and about, she'd actually know this word, on the armaments. Jax is pretty, obvious.
Well, if we look up, it goes up for hundreds of feet. Surely you can stay out of the light.
Sure, if we're going up and over, I can give that a go.
I mean, why would we assume they need light, though? Did you just say they're from the dark place?
That's a good point.
Well,
I can't see none, neither can Jax.
assuming they have these torches, it goes to show that they need some level of light to see. So, it is likely that their night sight does not go very far, brother.
Or maybe they're like the Dwergar and they leave lights out because they're expecting visitors like us.
I don't see a bridge if you see what I'm seeing. It's more like a tightrope of death.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think
She'll put her forehead over so that her head's actually resting on Jax's nose, and she looks him in the eye upside down.
Hey, you think you can jump 50 feet?
She'll look up.
He could maybe just jump it.
Please do not risk Jax's life just because he is eager.
That's a pretty big gamble on that one.
Adequate spells prepared to prevent death if that were the case.
Yeah, remember when we took that elevator? Oh, that's good. Alright, sorry. Look, I'm good with whatever plan you want to do. I feel cautious about going and slinging on stuff I never heard of before.
We are not intending to go swinging. We are trying to maintain our cover as much as possible.
Well, okie dokie. So,
She'll put her forehead back down and says,
hey, you want to see what flying's about? I've never flown before. Well, he's kind of excited to do it.
Coffee, could you make sure they do it quietly and put them in a safe place out of sight?
Well, I mean,
To the
I
best
can't
of your
see.
ability.
I can't see shit, so somebody should come with us.
I mean, I could go on one trip, we could take half the people, and Boldrum can go on another trip with the other half.
Yeah, you weigh like
That
2
is
pounds.
true.
You can come the
Me
whole
and-
time holding.
Well, I weigh a little bit, but my armor weighs a lot. But I think, like, me and Lil Flake, maybe Took, because he's a bit scrawnier than Cool. If we could all just squeeze on him, we might be able to fit on Jax.
I have a lot of things on me. I weigh a lot.
Well,
I
all
also
right
have a
then.
lot of things on me. So, well, how many trips are we planning on taking, I guess, is the big thing.
2 would be ideal.
Likely 3.
Because I was going to say, Coffee doesn't need to ride Jax. I mean, technically,
It would
not
be
carrying
2
a lot of stuff, are you?
Holden. Then you 2 jump off, and Moony comes back, and then it's Pool and myself.
What about Little Flake?
Little Flake can go with you 2. You are
Okay.
smaller.
Alright.
Oh, this sounds kind of exciting. All right. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm so excited. Who's going with me?
Alright, me, Little Flake, and Took.
Oh, big crowd. All right,
Little
all
Flake
right.
will sit in your lap, and I'll sit in Took's lap.
She'll rub Jax's forequarters.
All right, buddy,
Actually,
you
wait
ready?
a minute. Hey, Took,
Yes.
how does 100 pounds sound to you?
What about it?
Sitting on your lap.
Well, I mean, without the
With
things I
everything
carry,
you currently have on you.
it would be very encumbersome, but
Okay. Might
I'd
have
have
to
to
flip
try.
that then. Little
about you all
Flake
just
can sit
get
on
on-
Took. She's lighter, and I'll sit on your lap, Moony.
Just
Okay.
get on Jax to see if Jax can even float.
All right, open up.
She'll start to pour the strawberry-looking. She probably knows what strawberries are. Strawberry-looking liquid down his maw. Please describe to me what happens to him.
Well, after Jax drinks it, he will slowly start to float. He'll go.
Oh. Wow.
He starts to wiggle his paws, and then he begins to turn.
Wow.
He turns his pitch until Moony is upside down.
Oh.
Jax will then start to freak out.
It's
Oh,
okay.
you-
It's
you
okay.
got this,
Cogger
buddy.
scene.
Look, it's just like when we do rollovers.
Operate. Okay.
And then
Alright.
serpentine eyes will overtake Jax's face and look deeply into Coffee's. Bark.
Just like we practice. Yes, you're being sarcastic.
And
Now
then it
do it
will
in
turn.
Goliath and
And then it
Primordial.
will turn. It will point directly up, and will begin to ascend.
Oh. Wow. Oh, look what you did, Coffee.
When he starts speaking in Goliath and Primordial, then I'll know he's okay.
The paws will touch the ceiling, and he will walk on the roof.
Wow. This is... Wow.
Get back here. You were supposed to be level.
Now,
You can't carry passengers if you're upside down.
Bark.
um,
He will turn slowly back the other way.
stay out of the light. Deposit your passengers. Come back for the rest. Be safe.
Bark.
Alright,
Keep it
come
open.
on, big boy. Let's go for a ride.
Oh, that side. Wee.
Bark.
No, he's just being facetious.
The Jax plane.
Bark. Yes. Bark.
Oh, and I ain't never heard him hiss before. That's new.
Haven't heard what?
I ain't never heard Jax hiss before. That's new.
But like you mean like a
Bark.
Why, don't say you didn't hear that. I
He
heard
puts
that. That
Took
was
in his
weird.
mouth.
No, I was too busy admiring the caverns.
Oh, that's right. You like holes.
I
This is probably the biggest hole I've ever seen. Well, I don't know. Actually, that Demon City was pretty crazy too.
I was gonna say I'm
And
pretty sure
Jax
the
will
Demon City
awaken.
was kind of bigger than this.
Oh,
Good boy.
Hey.
As he
It's okay.
floats in place.
Hey, it's okay. You did great.
See,
Buggers.
Coffee, you heard him hiss. That was different.
that's just a little bit of the sarcastic one kicking in.
I like it.
She'll pet his nose.
I like it. Hey, Ma, I know you can hear me. You did real good.
Square shoulders, square hips. Do not allow yourself to descend until you are ready.
Mark.
Feet first. Good.
Bog.
Then
Oh, bog.
Well,
She'll hop back on.
Bark. 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 Bark.
now he's
So,
just remembering all the chunks.
you know
Well
what? You
done.
get a snack for that one.
She'll throw a snack into him.
Okay, where we going?
This way. Into the tunnels.
Strange thing
you think
was,
there are any
is that
leftover
despite
ores in
it
these
tunnels? Little flake
sounding
will
like
poke
it was
cool.
1,000. Cool.
Sorry, what's up?
Little flake will
You're
poke
being
cool.
poked.
Yes, little one.
Can you see in the dark?
I can if I need to.
Aren't you a shadow?
Sometimes.
Cool. Kicks rock.
Don't kick the rocks. You'll alert them that we're here.
She kicks you.
Good job. She's learning.
Hustle the hair.
Also, don't kick me. And so the party left the goblins behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. To
Goodbye,
deal with
goblin
later
horde.
on our way back.
Good pickup on the potion of flight, by the way.
Hell yeah.
But I
Oh,
want to
thanks. It wasn't
How
glory,
did
but it felt like some god was talking to me that I should get one.
Alright, and some time passes, and then you come to a break in the road in which phosphorus moss can be seen growing overhead, creating an almost twilight illumination.
Oh, that's
The
pretty.
The road continues to the north until it comes to a large part of the raging river that you passed before, or that you rode before. Here, the river twirls down through a large waterfall, crashing against a singular stone bridge.
Oh, I bet we could prance along that water, Jax. Come on. Wait.
She'll put her head down to where on his nose again.
Am I talking to Jax or am I talking to Ma?
Bark.
I consult the map.
You must cross it.
We must cross the bridge to get to our destination.
Are we still flying? Has it been
Negative.
over an hour?
The spell has faded.
Well, I think I could jump that one.
She'll gesture up to.
Hmm.
What, you guys don't think you can? I mean, it's pretty short.
Is the water going this way, and then this is like a little waterfall?
It's going this way.
Looks slippery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how deep is this drop?
That's about 20 feet.
Okay.
Well, you guys can't swim. Come on, it'll be fun.
How wet do the
I mean-
stones look?
With my
Very.
armor, I won't be able to.
The stones are very slick. There's a high chance of slipping and falling into the river.
Hmm.
How fast is this moving, Arcadum?
Pretty fast.
Okay.
Can I perceive any creatures around us?
Negatory.
We will line up over here. And she'll look at Can I do? Cause she's actually swum before. Remember when we were in the swamp and she was a fucking champion?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a check on like figuring out if Moony thinks that they could swim across?
It would take an athletics check, and the current of the river is strong.
Okay.
It's also very dark, so you can't see what kind of
Oh.
rocks there are.
Okay, so it's not as light as the map is.
No.
I can't see that.
You can
Well-
see some. You can see the tops of the stones because they reflect the light easier. But
Okay.
the water is deep and dark, so you don't know how many rocks there are or what.
Look, I'm pretty confident Jackson and I, we could either probably swim across this or we could, hop and skip across. But I don't know about the rest of you. That's, it's a pretty strong current.
I would need some help with that.
I cannot swim.
Depends
You'll
on
look
how.
up
I mean,
at-
I can swim. It's just hard to do in armor, but if we can hold our breath long enough, if it's not that deep, we could probably just walk. Those of us that have heavier armor.
She'll look at Boldrum.
How do you think them Dwagar got through here? Maybe we can take
Carefully.
whatever path they took.
Well, Took, Moony, you have keen eyes when it comes to footprints and debris that have been knocked aside by feet. Perhaps you can find the path that they may have taken.
Good idea.
Well-
Okay.
It's kind of dark. It might be a little bit tough to actually find these footprints.
I'll have Jax roll a perception for sniffing.
And I roll a perception for rocks.
Oof. And can I do
aka
like a...
stonecutters.
What type of check would it be for detecting, like she knows they're on a trail that Dwargar took? That's a survival, right?
All right.
For
you
looking
will-
for the trail?
You will all hear a flash of magic
Oh, never mind.
as Cool casts a 4th level spell.
The boy certainly is
Where'd he go?
audacious. He's over on the other side.
Such
With my dark vision.
I can't see that far. I can only
Potent
get
magic.
like halfway.
Now we wait and watch the fun little flick.
I'll go with my survival.
Okay. How much is a kit roll?
yeah, I'll go.
Efficiency plus level.
All right, Jax will step
Oh.
the ground,
I'm gonna try to find.
and he will kind of gesture this way with his nose.
Okay.
Look, I think they go this way.
Very good.
Okay.
Just, don't have 2 left feet.
Holden's
What do you
trying to
want?
look
If
at
you
the
say so.
rocks to see if there's anything he can knock in the water.
You're looking for rocks to knock in the water?
Yeah, like if there's like a big like
Yeah, there's-
stalagmite or something, like ka-chink, and like try and like plug the gap.
Oh, there's nothing like that, no.
Okay. Don't see anything big enough to plug the gap, so
Well, if you plug the gap, you dam it up.
What do you want us to roll to hop?
Athletics check.
Okay.
The DC is 10.
Hop.
You did it!
Um,
Yay!
Does anyone have a rope?
I don't have the campy kit, and I should be in.
X might have the rope.
Mooney will stand here and watch.
Oh, come on now, don't get wet feet.
Coffee, could you cover us, please, just in case?
That is the plan.
Very well. Go ahead, Took.
Oh, are we tying a rope?
No, just jump.
Oh, come on,
She has you
can
covered.
make the hop, come on.
Okay.
Athletics or
Yeah, it's
acrobatics,
not
your
that
choice.
far.
DC 10.
Athletic. Oh boy. Okay.
I did it. I'm a nerd. Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm a nerd.
Go ahead, Holden.
Yeet!
I jump.
I'll let you.
Well done.
Lord
Oh,
Maple.
see, I knew you boys could do it. Now, come on, Boldrum. It's gonna be okay. I'll save you if you fall in. Oh, see, look at that. Oh, look, you even almost left some footprints. What a real dwarf now.
He looks at the water and he's like, I was so close to death. I remember that time I fought those Babylonians. Horrible
Do you need
time.
us to roll to go
Not
across
for that.
this? No, this.
Ha. Well,
Oh,
Coffee
There
will
he is.
literally walk across the water.
good job, boys. I knew you could do it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, goodness.
As you start to walk across the water, make me a perception check.
Perception? No. I'm not to be trusted with rolls today.
Because you're actually... Oh, you rolled 3. Never mind. Never mind!
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you make it to the other side. Good job.
Very well.
There's a ghost there. I don't know how to feel about that.
There was
There's
a
two-
ghost! Spooky time!
Is
No,
that
no,
one
no,
of them?
There's two of me on the map now.
Is that one of them astral things that you were talking about? So where are we going, Boldrum?
To the north.
Checks the map. Is it to the right here?
Trail
we go
leads that
north?
way.
Up.
She just
It's
points where
always
the trail
to the right.
goes.
North. This way.
We have to go right, right?
No, we go up. He said north. North is up.
This
Oh,
this
okay.
way, Took.
Sure.
Also, how do we know which way is north?
That way.
Compass.
The map, brother.
Oh.
I'm looking at a map given to us.
You know, you all act like we never traveled before.
I know, it's disturbing. Also, Arcadum,
Yeah.
there are now 2 coffee on the map.
That's just a artifact thing. What happens when we both try to move your token? It's all good.
Fear itch.
So how close are we to this castle of yours, huh? I'm itching for a fight.
Just a few hours more.
Use the inspiration on that.
I want more fight now.
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of demons for your... What do you have now?
How
Pike
come you always
to
tell me
pierce.
not to worry?
Because you tend to fret.
What?
Well, your
So
eagerness
bluster.
makes you excited.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to go punch some.
Indeed. And I'm telling you, there'll be plenty of skulls to pierce with your pike.
You like my stabbing stick?
I do.
It's
It is the work I make.
Me too.
Surprised Took didn't want any samples. I thought I would have liked it because it glows.
Samples of what?
The moss. I thought you would have liked it for perhaps some alchemy things to tinker with later.
Oh, I already have some luminous moss that we gathered before.
Brilliant.
3 stalks of it. From the demon waste.
From the demon wastes.
Do research on that, did you?
My name's Took.
And I'm really cool.
What if the demon waste moss is different than the underground moss?
What my current theory was, perhaps different pigments or materials that it gathers,
Or
puts you in
flavor?
a different environment. Holden, do not eat it, please.
I wonder what would have happened if we fought these goblins. Probably a horde encounter, right?
Yes. Bad things.
Nah, they look pretty
Why,
easy.
why would that be bad?
An
So
expenditure
what I
of
know.
resources.
How the hell you get a sound of thousands from a handful? It has to be distortion of the echo. Makes it sound like there are
Well.
thousands of them.
It's because he's got those cute little ears. You see how small they were? Boldrum, I never told you this
I am-
before, but your ears are really small. They're pretty cute.
He begins to blush.
Can you wiggle your ears here like this?
No.
She'll wiggle her
Stop it.
pointed ears.
Stop it.
Why,
Look.
you don't want to wiggle your ears? It's a
I have-
muscle.
I have skilled
think that
hands.
He has those.
And small
Oh,
ears.
skilled hands, you say?
He blushes
wonder-
further.
I wonder if they're skilled like my chiefs.
Oh, that big onion. I'll show him yet. I'm a new dwarf now. I have a beard.
That's true. You're pretty strong now. I like New Boldrum.
Thank you.
I'm
What
excited to
about
hear
the
more of your lectures. It's weird
Alright.
to say I missed hearing you.
Perception
looking around.
check, please.
Oh, this looks fancy.
Good question.
Oh, good job. Cool.
When you enter this room, you can see that above you there is a grandiose mirror reflecting downward light from another singular inlay. So essentially, artificial light is coming in from another place in the cavern above, reflecting across this mirror, producing artificial moonlight, which divulges down onto the grounds before you. This underground garden, lush and overgrown with blooming flowers, eating at the artificial moonlight, is an extravagant decoration for the greater stonework, depicting that of dwarven hands long since past. Up ahead, a great set of double doors lead into what Boldrum believes to be the satrapy. You have reached one of the satrapy's gates.
I see.
You can
This is
also
likely
see
why.
something else. You can also see that there is a thin, perceptible layer of demonic ichor that covers some of the stones. The first steps in corruption, one that you have had first-hand experience with in the deep.
Moony will wrinkle her nose and try really, really hard to withhold a violent sneeze. So instead, it's like a weird.
Guys, I think Lori's speaking to me. Look, there's demon stuff.
Aye.
Well, you asked where the satrapy was. He gestures. There it is.
Oh, good,
We
let's go
have-
in there.
The hammerhorn right here.
Come on, let's go smash those things inside.
Ooh. She'll look up at the fake moonlight. How does Moony the moon orc feel in the fake moonlight?
And it's difficult to look away from it.
Oh. Wow.
That could explain the plant's behavior.
Hey,
Should we
you
move
guys,
closer?
you guys having a hard time looking away from that? I mean, that's really shiny. I like how it's like my favorite gems.
Okay. Oh, you mean the
I mean, aye.
There's a
Yeah,
nice
look
glow.
at that.
Pretty nice for being in a hole. I never got to see things like this in my hole.
That's real pretty.
Took looks up. See what she's talking about.
Oh, Coffee, I almost just said it was prettier than you. Oh, that would have been real mean. I'm sorry. I thought that.
But we'll have all the time to look at it later.
Is it the same with Took?
No.
I just took that in the context of Moony saying that the moonlight was prettier than coffee, and I was just like, nope. Died of
No,
laughter immediately.
I'm talking about what he sees.
Being drawn in, yes, absolutely. Sorry, I thought that whole thing was funny because I was in the middle of reacting to it in character.
Moony will put her own hands around her eyes, like horse blinders.
Alright, as long as I don't look up. Okay, come on, let's go forward.
Aye. Time to get in there and do what we do best. Kick some demon asses. I will use my ability and give us a buff for our fight. By spending a
Huzzah.
legend.
Duke, you know how you're normally pretty suspicious about magics?
Yes.
Would you like to scan the area in case there's any magical traps? I would like to look for some.
Traps?
Hey, now that you said this place kind of looked like a cemetery. Is this one of them Dwegar graveyards? What is this, Boldrum? Look, there's
Well,
like a headstone over there.
Hold on, brother. Don't give your speech just yet. Does Took wish as a... Never mind. What about these stone graves, you said?
I just want to know, is this a graveyard? Because that's kind of, kind of changes things.
I don't know.
Well,
Shall I
what you see
examine it?
before you are not just gravestones. They are rather a representation of dwarvish feats. Each one heralded and put to rest along with the ashes of the fallen. This is not a Dwergar custom, but a surface dwarf custom. Alright. It is at this point I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Ooh! I'm so excited.
Where was the demon ichor stuff?
Just kind of floating around on the stones.
Floor. Yeah.
On the floor near us, or more?
It's just around everywhere.
Like
Tess.
around the place you're in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like something just dragged it in.
Something moved in here.
Hmm.
Like
No,
Then
go
wouldn't I
ahead.
be able
limbs that just
to?
slithered across?
Wouldn't I be
Go
able
ahead, brother.
to use survival to like see if I can track if there's demons nearby or whatnot, or at least
Well, regardless of you looking around trying to find some sort of
Have they found us?
semblance, this is what the party will see. Whilst they are crouched down, investigating the stones, trying to figure out what's going on, they will notice that up ahead the doors open and something enters the garden. Boy.
Ooh! I'm so excited.
Okay. Alright, the doors open and you will see this creature exit.
No! I'm so glad I didn't make one of those.
Alright, you will see a creature that looks to be something like a centaur, with a horn upon its horse-like head and human-like arms exited out of its body. A long, coiling robe made of shattered pieces of metal can be seen attached to it.
Brother, go ahead and give your speech.
Hey. Oh, that's just a weird horse thing. We've taken on way stronger looking things than that. This will be easy, everyone.
Moony will do a sharp inhale
Now
through
I'll spend my legend.
her pointed teeth.
It's just a weird horse thing.
Hold on, it's doing stuff. When it gets to here, you will see that it will raise up one of its hands, and the sound of chiming bells can be heard. And then you will hear the sound of distant neighing, and the sound of hooves upon stone. Second.
Remember our first battle together? That's what that reminds me of.
You mean the Brass Baron soldiers?
No, the cultists.
Oh, you mean when
bridge
me and
with
Rhea
Avoidant.
both put on that same robe and we stacked on
right.
top of each other to try and
You
sneak
went there
in?
with.
Yes.
You think that's just a halfling and a dwarf in a robe?
As much as I wish I could
All
say
right.
it was, I guarantee you it's not.
You will see other creatures approach. 4 of them approach this creature, and you will see this.
Demi-corns? Huh.
Foul creatures.
Look at that.
Oh, it's just more horses. This will be fine.
That looks sick.
Very cool.
Biskin.
Right, and you will see that the creature seems to be throwing out parcels of meat onto the ground that the creatures are consuming.
It's feeding
Oh, it's
them.
like they're pets.
That ain't right. We gotta put him to rest.
Very
You
quiet.
mean that ain't right? He's just feeding his horses.
Don't play dumb, Holden. That's
Blinks.
pure innocence twisted. Corrupted. Go on, we gotta fix it.
Let's get close enough to inspect the creatures closer and analyze their combat capabilities.
Right, are we just gonna go straight up, or are we gonna go around?
Let's try to
Better
stick to
question.
cover.
Is my stealth in effect?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
do I have
broken
to
stealth.
reapply it? Okay. I just wanted to ask, so that way if we're going to be like a little ninja party, we have that.
Well, we can go to the right. Or the left.
Come on.
Moony will start swinging around the left side.
This way.
Just get over here to the corner.
Come on down.
She'll get over to
Those
this
are the
corner
things we
here.
have to take down. Just get me within 60 feet of them.
Can she see them better from here, Arcadum? Enough to do like marshals.
Not
Just
quite
too
yet,
far.
but when you get to that point, hold on. I need another set of perception checks.
Okay.
Can you grab Little Flake? Unfortunately, I can't seem to grab her.
Okay. What do we got? 20, 17, 13, 16. Let's go.
I just realized those are large, and that's you.
Yes.
Very
reason why.
Perspective's a bitch. I thought those were normal sized, and that was large.
Very astute.
Alright, when you get to about here, you will see something. In the flower beds here, you will see that one of the flowers is larger than the others. Difficult to even perceive it, but upon further inspection, you will see that this flower is breathing. And you will see this creature.
Oh.
Do not get near.
Does it... Moony will think about... I can't remember their names, I'm sorry guys. Remember when we went and saw that crazy fungus queen lady?
Yeah.
And there was stillborn stuff?
Yeah.
Reminds me.
Not disturb.
Keep an eye on the flowers. Come on, we gotta get up to that corner. I can't see enough yet.
Do not touch the flowers.
Talk to me about this tree, Arcadum. Any cover it gives from this side?
Yeah.
Okay. You tell me if Jax would do it. She's going to, like, you know, the crouch, the sneaky puppy, but he'll probably go for the snake and slither on over here.
He's totally snaking.
Okay. Moony and Snake Dog will slither behind this tree, and she'll peek over this, avoiding flowers.
Avoid the flowers.
She's trying to get a look at the little ones.
Okay.
How tall are these little walls around the edges?
Those walls are 10 feet high.
Okay, I'm gonna be on this side. I'm not going on that side.
How tall is this building?
20 feet here, mechanically.
Okay. And would this provide like half cover if I were to be on top of that?
Half
Or is it
cover?
flush?
No, but it has concealment from these trees, so.
Okay. Cool, I'm gonna go up top, okay?
You gotta ask me.
I'm sorry?
You don't have to ask me.
No, but I will tell you, so that way if you wonder where the heck I am.
Are we close enough to Marshall?
Keep an eye out.
Alright, you are close enough to Marshall, yes.
Okay.
Let's get the combat dog.
I've got it open.
Shucks.
Double shucks.
Do I see a triple shucks?
Demon.
Tell me Big Papa's abilities. Horse Daddy.
That is insufficient to identify the bigger creature.
Oh wow.
Now,
Can you spell the big dad name for me, please? Demo.
Sure. It
Wait,
is...
what is-
Democornitar.
Democornitar is spelt Democornetuar.
Thank you.
To get something.
Took, who are you trying to identify?
Yeah, the big guy.
Oh,
If that's
Ook, hater of demons.
Wielder of the
Keeper
Chihuahua
of-
army.
Keeper of the
the
Great
demons of
Hellhound.
hell.
Keeper of the forever hungry bird.
He brings his own demon.
Hell yeah.
Mine is currently asleep in his bed.
okay. Okay. What would you like to know?
Abilities.
Okay. The Democornitar's abilities are as follows. Midnight Run, Moon Sieve, Host of Corn, Weed the Garden, and Blooming Perfection.
Midnight Run.
Midnight Run! Midnight Run states that... Whoa.
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 What the fuck? Why did it... That was weird.
States that we automatically
boss?
win.
Sorry, that was weird.
Whoa.
It does the following. Whenever this creature moves, all enemies it can see takes 5 absolute necrotic damage.
Oh,
God
good.
damn.
We got absolute abilities on the board.
Yeah. Took Ash Orc ability. Negate it. No.
Okay, is that everything? Alright. Okay. And then, the creature will finish dosing out its meat, and it will turn to make its way to the door again.
Can you describe how it moves, since it's got back horse legs and what in the front?
It walks like a horse.
Okay.
It's a centaur.
Both rights, both left.
Okay.
Then you will see these creatures finish their eating and begin to spread out. But then, Holdan,
Aye.
you will hear and then you will hear the sound of tearing flesh, and then
You might be cutting out, Arcadum. We can't hear anything.
oh. You will hear a soulful tone begin to emanate from this creature as it is in full bloom. You will see that this stops the larger creature from re-entering, and it will step back out.
Aye,
It will-
something's happening.
It will then raise its hand and it will respond. Perception check, everyone.
things to look at.
Does that? Oh, I have advantage on perception, right?
It just people
For-
already
against-
made it. People already made it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me zoom you guys out. Responding to the larger creature, you will see this. Oh. Okay. Or you will see this. These creatures start to bloom all over this area. A deep, sultry tone will emanate throughout the garden. There is a flash of light above, and then the garden grows silent.
Moony can't help herself. She'll look up at the flash. She'll look up at the artificial moon.
As you look up towards the moon, you can see symbols begin to flash across it, Moony. Symbols that denote madness, that denote the need to kill. And then beyond her volition, Moony pulls back on Jax's hackles, and he steps out into the light.
She'll mount up on the wall, ready to charge in.
Moony, what are you doing?
Stealth is broken,
She'll do a war cry. She's going straight in.
and that is where I will call the session.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Ooh
Good
boy,
game.
big creepy fight.
How many of these little flowers are there? Like 30? I just want to
2,
mark
3,
down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 22.
How many? 22?
22.
Okay. Sorrow blooms. 22 on the battlefield. Okay.
Alright, good stuff, guys.
We made it, you guys!
Good
Hell
team
yeah.
So
gaming.
big. 60 feet.
It is so sick we get to fight corrupted unicorns. I can't fucking wait.
Damn it.
It's funny, everybody thinks I got this
Damn it.
because I watched The Gorge. And it's
Oh,
like,
really?
well, that's what they think, but it's like if you knew my extended lore, you know that I listen to a lot of Gloryhammer, and one of their songs is about the unicorn invasion of Dundee, where a bunch of undead unicorns are summoned. So that's actually where this is from, but still.
I love it. I'm all about it. I'm glad I got to see a corrupted unicorn because I was never going to do it.
Well, you had a chance of having a corrupted unicorn.
And then the other campaign, yeah.
Oh,
Across the wasteland. All right, good game, everybody. Ugh.
Hey.
Call it there. Hugs and kisses, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let's see if we got any fan art. I'm looking. My eyes are open. I don't see any.
I actually got to run. I got to take a shit so bad.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
I had an excellent